I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad, Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig, Miss Wig. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wig. Miss Wig, Miss Wig.
Are you in a place where you can yet laugh about that Burger King commercial?
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
What's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken snack?
What's in the new chicken wraps?
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, french dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour tortilla. Crispy chicken, wrapped up in a...
The new chicken snack wraps. Come and get it.
Never laugh at that, because my honest to true fans did not think that shit was funny.
Yeah.
The whole way that shit went down was wrong. The whole way they shot it was wrong. It was set up to make exactly what happened in the press happen like that.
You really feel that way?
Yep. And so it's still not a laughing matter to me.
Yeah.
I was deeply, deeply affected. Now, I learned a lot from it.
Yeah.
But it's not something I'm like, no, it's not fucking funny.
You haven't talked about it at all yet, right?
No, because everyone was doing what they were doing and saying what they were saying. And I just felt that there was no need for me to say anything, because everyone was running with it and just crucifying me and going crazy and going in. I said, it's too much going on for me to try to stick my head out there and say anything. So I just pulled back and I watched everyone and everything. And it's just something that, I thought would have been something great for my, a branding opportunity. It never was a chicken commercial. It was about a sandwich, and I was singing about the ingredients in the sandwich. That's what I thought it was. I went online to see it. I mean, not to see it, to listen to the remix that I did with Fat Joe. And I'm looking for that. I'm looking for another round. And all I could see is Burger King and chicken and buffoonery. And I'm like, what the heck? What? And wow. And it just broke my heart. Like, people were just going crazy. And I understand the laughter and the jokes and the stuff that was happening. That's all good. You're supposed to do that when something like that happens. It made people's websites go up. It made people get more ratings on their radio stations. Cool, whatever. Hee, ha, ha, ha. But the thing that hurt me is when people were just starting to say vicious, negative things that didn't even have nothing to do with that. And a lot of people, that what this did, it exposed everyone and everything, and that was in my life. And it showed me who my friends are. And then I had people, oh God, right now, if I never knew, I know right now. And so many people reached out to me on a level of, we know what you were trying to do. We saw how it went terribly wrong. And my brother, Busta Rhymes, who I love to pieces, he reached out. I mean, while I was like wanting to crawl under the bed, it felt crazy how I felt. Oh, you don't even know. I had to go to the airport the next day when it was hot off the press.
But laugh, you motherfuckers, if you want, still. I don't care.
I hear that.
But the bottom line is, my fans were confused, the real true fans, not the people that whatever.
Dip in and dip out.
Yes, but the people was like, what's going on? And I didn't really know what was going on.
Right.
But I had bad representation, bad management, bad everything, and everybody dropped the ball, and I'm holding everything.
Yeah.
That was a learning curve, but it's still not funny.
People think or have a feeling that because it has been some time, right? Because you see people like doing renditions of the song online.
Drop that track.
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, french dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour tortilla. Crispy chicken, wrapped up in
You see people now having a totally different, in some ways, having a totally different perspective on that as it's just content, but that's your life.
That doesn't feel good still. It doesn't feel good because I was getting clobbered.
Mary J. Blige basically told her fans she thought the commercial was going to be some kind of a dream sequence. It didn't turn out at all like she expected. Janet, do you think she got burned by Burger King's blunder here?
I looked at the spot, AJ, and it didn't bother me in that way because as an actress, this is something that we deal with on a daily basis. If you're going to go off on Burger King, then you got to go off on Popeyes about the one, sister who's on it. If we're gonna pull all this attention to this, we gotta address all of it. This is the way advertisers advertise to the black community.
And it's a
Always
lot
has
of
been.
attention. Yeah, it's a lot of attention too. I was shocked when I saw the number of these YouTube rants that our Showbiz Tonight producers found today from Mary J fans. I want to play one for you. This is a guy, he is just pouring his heart out over this whole BK blunder. Roll that, Charles.
So it's rough for me to see my Mary from the backstage, you know what I'm saying? Reminisce on the love we had. You know what I'm saying? That Mary just going up there talking about some crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, tomato, tomato. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, girl? That was rough for me.
Yeah, and I got to tell you something. He went on for like 12 or 13 minutes. He was very deeply upset by this. Look, any way you slice it, Mary was singing about chicken, whether it appeared in a dream sequence, whether it appered in the commercial we see. Omarosa, do you think that Mary J is getting burned by Burger King's blunder here?
You know, I think that there was a lack of sensitivity when they presented this ad. I don't think that they understood Mary J. Blige fans, and I think that's what the ad was targeting, her fan base. And so if the fan base is offended, if they are taking offense to how this ad is presented, then Burger King is doing the right thing by pulling it, because otherwise it would defeat the purpose of presenting the ad.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Omarosa. Mary J was paid $2 million, and when you're Mary J. Blige, you've got the right to say, I want approval of anything that you release. And for $2 million,
well, she's made it clear that they prematurely released this ad.
But they should not have been able to do that.
She didn't approve it.
But they should not have been able to do that.
Having done a Burger King commercial myself, I understand that sometimes the creatives can go left. They can go left, and it's not exactly what you intended. And this is the case in this situation. I don't believe that Mary J. Blige signed off on this ad. And as a Mary J. Blige fan, believe me, she has an understanding of what her fans want. And this is not what they wanted.
Let me just say this. Many, many years ago, I did a McDonald's spot, and that was for the McDLT. And I remember going into the agency with a group of 20-year-olds. Now, you got to realize something, that most of these people who are auditioning or making the decisions in ad agencies are about 21, 22 years old.
And this is you in the spot right here.
This is me in the spot. Well, auditioning for this spot, they kept saying to me, oh, come on, give it a little more, you know, something, you know what I'm saying? And I said, okay, what do you mean? I knew exactly what they meant. So I said, all right, guys, get the meter out. When the meter goes to the N word, tell me how far you really want me to go. And I said it. Wow. Now, the casting
Janet, if you're insinuating that Mary sold out by doing this ad, then I take offense to that.
Darling,
because she didn't sell out.
Excuse me,
she was singing her music
I did not say
to
she
her
sold
fans.
out. I did not say
and
she
they
sold out.
have a right to take offense to it because it lacks sensitivity. It lacks any type of creativity.
No, I
and it's
didn't
not
find
being
it that way.
effective
I did
at
not
selling
find it.
what Burger King wanted to do.
Omarosa,
I was not offended.
Omarosa, let me ask you this. What do you think they could do with this commercial, based on what you saw, that would actually calm the critics? Because it doesn't seem like there's a long way to go. If you could tell me quickly what you think.
Well, I understand very quickly they're rolling out a lot of different products, fresh fruits, salads. Maybe she can promote a different one of her products, but move away
they did have her sing
that's
for a
where
chicken
the
commercial.
offensive ad is.
It was a celebrity spot where they also included Sofia Vargas. They also included, the other.
Sophia was playing to the Spanish market.
And she was playing
not
to the
black
Spanish
market.
Guys,
and they have sensitivity about the
This
Spanish
debate
market.
is certainly going to continue. I do have to end it there. Janet
You know?
Hubert, Omarosa Manigault, a lot of passion on the subject.
But it did show me something. 1 minute people are with you, and 1 minute they are not. It showed me just how fickle the game is, and it showed me exactly who my friends were.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of my so-called friends are not around anymore.
No way. Because of that?
I was like a disease to people. Nobody wanted to be affiliated. So this is where I learned I go where I'm celebrated at, because they would treat me like I was a disease or something.
Yeah.
So I said, I know how to do this. Thank you, Lord, for the lesson. Thank you for getting me through it. Now I know how people get down.
Yeah.
And that was the blessing in the whole thing. Just learning how fucked up and fickle people are. And one day with you, when you hot, the minute some shit happens that you can't even explain, they gone. Everything is not funny.
Straight up.
Everything is, look at you. Nah, shit is, everything is not funny.
I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. Ew. Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.